May all cases of karma that create the woeful realms of the hungry ghosts, demons, animals, and hell beings be forgiven. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. All karma of all realms of existence, from the highest, medium, through the lowest ones, related to karma overlaying the body-mind elements, karma overlaying dharma, karma overlaying looking, knowing, thinking, feelings, and emotions, karma overlaying shapes, sounds, smells, tastes, and touches, karma overlaying mental elements, the temporary made up and the assumed. May all cases and all types of karma be forgiven. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. All karma of battles, fights, quarrels, and kills in this physical world and samsara, whether they are quarrels or conflicts of titi, opinions and meanings, or verbal disagreement, or they are physical quarrels and conflicts by wars, through the separation from parties, causing killing, execution, seizing, competing for whatever, and all vengeance, revengeful thoughts towards one another. May all cases of karma be forgiven. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. May Buddhas and Mahabuddhas please preside over. May we declare renunciation and revocation from any delusive mindsets to obtain delusive wishes for satisfaction or dissatisfaction with whatever things, for shapes, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, and mental objects, sensual pleasures, lifestyles, in every realm of existence. May we declare renunciation and revocation from all delusive mindset to obtain the great blessed fortunes, merits, and perfections, the path to the enlightenment, liberation of sufferings, the desires to strive for all these paths. This is itself the causes of the suffering and the suffering. May we declare removal and cancellation of all delusive mindsets, desires, and expectations within the body and mind, knowing, seeing, recalling, thinking, awareness, concentration, contemplation, special insights, wisdom, all kinds of dharma, spiritual matters, fineness of the mind, contentment, lightness of the mind, blissful state, single-mindedness state of the mind, and all mental phenomena. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all desire and expectations within supernatural powers, authoritative powers, all the viewpoints, energy, and all the tool to use with the temporarily living. Lifestyles, assets, relationships with husbands and wives, fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, descendants, followers, relatives, friends, enemies, works, businesses, and the idea of progress and prosperity of life. The obsession with lifestyles, worries and concerns, and all the possession with things that one has and possess. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations within all places, within earth, air, water, and fire, places of living, nations and countries, lands and kingdoms, realms of existence within the mind, incarnation in heaven realms, deva realms, human realms, we would like to declare removal and cancellation of all vengeance, revenges, biases towards anyone, towards anything, the world and societies. And all the karma of rejecting Satya Dhamma, the noble truth, rejecting and ignoring the blessing of the graces of Buddhas, Mahabarami, the great perfections, blocking anyone to be near the graces, not listening to their words in any lifetimes in the past. May it be released and liberated from now on. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. We are blocked by our karma. It is clear that these blockades leading towards unable to get the message from the first word or from the first sentence given. We have to realize the nature of everything. Everything by its foundation of non-attachment to itself. To use understanding, to use the mind and interpret anything will be blocked. Blocking this truth that everything is not attached, even to the non-attachment itself. It's from this foundation. Nothing else. And this in itself is unobstructed. Give this unobstructed to all and everything, to samsara, to all elements, and it will clear out the obstructions which is obstructed within the mind. We cannot get rid of anything that we have done mentally or physically or verbally, because it will reflect and give fruit. Accordingly. Therefore, when we say open, is opening without focus. And by that, that which has nothing to do with being limited or unlimited will be flowed through this channel. Extending it further and further. Use the reminders that given. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with involvement or non-involvement. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with grasping or not grasping, disregarding or not, cutting or not cutting, cutting even the cutting itself, the attempt to cut itself. Think of everything simultaneously. Any arising thoughts will be given the reminders, and it will dissolve by itself. And we treat every phenomena with the great compassion through this infinite force. The vessel is like a medium of giving the unobstructed, the infinite force, the unconditional force, proceeding with everything simultaneously, and keep extending further and further out. And the idea about difficulty to open will be dissolved as well. Keep on using the reminders. And incorporate the infinite force into whatever you do. Don't be like flowers, blossom out and then closing again. Blossom further and further until it drops itself by itself. Keep giving the unobstructed. The unconditional, the infinite force will purify everything simultaneously. The idea about easy or difficulty is within the mind itself. It is itself the blockage. So use the reminders. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with easiness or difficulties. It has nothing to do with having the mind or no mind, being empty or not empty. Then it will be truly the emptiness that purifies all types of opinions and viewpoints, which is blocking itself, unable to extend through the infinite force, because it is itself limited and narrow. Giving the unobstructed, and the unobstructed will purify everything. Everything includes oneself. Everything that is beyond itself, beyond everything. Oneself is not oneself. Where is oneself? The idea of oneself has been elusive, deludedly attached to the desire to get, to be, to have, to obtain, to attain, to achieve, to become. Or not to have, not to get, not to gain, not to obtain, not to become. And it is temporary also. That idea is temporary arising. Where is it that is called oneself? But it has been emphasized for so long with this idea, and grasping more for oneself, for the sake of oneself. A little bit greater is for the family, for societies, for one's own nations. Even for this earth is still narrow. Let the great compassion shine out further and further into samsara. Sharing the unobstructed. It will help unwind for all the obstructions of the mind. Keep on scattering the infinite force of the unobstructed, that is formed up by the great compassion itself.